Hi everyone, it's Vicky from createafashionbrand.com, fashionserviceshongkong.com, and this week I got an email from Kirsty, who's one of my newsletter readers, and she's from Liverpool in the UK. Hi Kirsty. And I have to first absolve her for being so horrible. No, I'm just kidding, Kirsty. Kirsty has written me a very long email, and she's bought a tech pack template, and she asks me to forgive her for not buying one from my company. So of course you are forgiven. To be honest with you, we've only got a few on there. We've actually just started uploading them this week, and there's not many up at the moment. And I haven't told anyone about them yet, so you've kind of got in there really quick. You've like outed me. But that's okay. I completely forgive you. Do not worry. But her question is, on the template that I bought, it gives me individual sizes for a pencil skirt. I've got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I would like to create small, medium, and large. When I've looked on the internet for information how to do this, I've got lots of different methods, and they all seem to be a little bit different. Can you tell me, in terms of retail standard and manufacturing, how to actually do this? So of course, Kirsty, I can, yes. So a couple of things that I need to explain before I get into like a method for everyone. Firstly, Kirsty's in the UK, so I'm going to assume that the information, it looks from the numbers that they are UK sizes, okay? So I should explain that if you're in America, we're going to, we give measurements numbers, so we call a particular size a 6, or a particular size an 8, and so on and so on. That could be 32, 34, small, medium, large, whatever it is. In America specifically, for women's clothing, your sizes are smaller than UK sizes. So when I talk about a size 6, and I say in the UK that's small, for the US that's actually going to be a medium, because you're 2 sizes, so 6 in the UK is 2 sizes smaller in terms of the actual body measurements than a 6 in the US, if that makes sense. Okay. Now the second thing to think about is that there is a difference between individual sizes and what we call dual sizing. So what you've got, Kirsty, in your tech pack, the 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, or if you're using another system, might be 32, 34, 36, 38, and so on. Those are individual sizes. They are a specific set of measurements for a specific size, okay? Dual sizing, which is small, medium, and large, takes 2 sizes and puts them together. So if you've ever seen a t-shirt that says 10 to 12 or 4 to 6, that is a dual size. It happens a lot on kids' clothing as well, where you've got 2 sizes and it will say from this to this, you can fit into this product, okay? Now, in the UK specifically, for women, a 6 to 8 is a small, a 10 to 12 is a medium, and a 14 to 16 is a large. In the US, because I remember I said they were 2 sizes smaller, 2 to 4 is a small, 6 to 8 is a medium, and 10 to 12 is a large. When you look at the actual measurements of the clothing, they're actually the same. So they give the same bust size as a 46, for example, but they're just called different things. Okay, that makes sense to everyone. Okay, so for Kirsty's given me some actual numbers as an example from her tech pack. So in her email, she's bought a pencil skirt, and she's given me some numbers for the opening, so the waist measurement, the top of the skirt. And for her, she says the 8 is 34, 10 is 36, 12 is 38. Okay, so let's use, in the UK, 10 to 12 is a medium. So let's use that as an example. So when you've got your grid, because you're going to have, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, or 32, 34 across the top, and then you're going to have all of your measurement points, right, down the side. So that's going to be your waist, your hips, the hem opening, length, etc., etc. You do this method for all of them. Okay, so you need to group them into groups of 2. So firstly, get your grid and separate 6 to 8, then the 10 to 12, then the 14 to 16, so you can see which numbers you're going to have to combine. Okay, now all you need to do is where it says you've got your waist measurement, your opening, your skirt opening, it says 36 and 38. So all you need to do is you need to find the middle point. So you've got your 36, your 38, your medium is the one in the middle. So really what we're looking for is a size 11. You know, you've got 10, 12, we want 11. We want the one that's in the middle, okay? So what we would do is we would take the 10, 36 centimeters, we take the 12, 38 centimeters, we just add them together. And then because we've got 2 sizes, we divide by 2. So we add them together, and then we divide by 2. So that gives us 35. Okay? Oh, sorry, 37. Me and my maths. Be 37. 36, yes. So your size 11 waist opening will be 37 centimeters. So you've got 36, 37, that's our medium, our middle, and then 38, which is our size 12. And you just repeat that for all of them. Now, some clothing, including kids wear and anything that's kind of tight fitting, what they tend to do is they take the biggest size, okay? Because if you imagine, let's say you've got a pencil skirt that's quite tightly fitted to the body, it's quite snug, okay? So if a 36 is your waist for a size 10 and a 38 is your size 12, and we're going to put medium at 37, well, it's going to be a centimetre smaller for your 12 and it's going to be a centimetre bigger for your 10. Make sense so far? So what we might do is just use the bigger size. A lot of companies do this, like I said, with kids wear. They'll call it a medium and they'll say it's, you know, a 10 to 12, but they'll just use the 12. To stop the clothing being really tight on the bigger size, they'll just use the biggest sizing. It does also mean that your smaller size is going to be a bit big, but that's really up to you. It depends on the product that you're kind of drawing up and things like that. But the proper way of doing it is finding the middle point, the size 11. Okay, so you're looking for your 7, 11, and 13, 15. So that's what you're looking for. You're using that middle size for your small, medium, and large. But you can, in certain circumstances, kids wear, like I said, anything that's particularly tight fitting, maybe use the bigger sizing, just so that it fits the larger size in that bracket. And you know, kids grow out of their garments so quickly, their clothes so quickly, actually having a bit of extra room. Most mums and dads will like the fact that there's a bit of extra space in there, so they don't mind so much. So definitely for kids, use the bigger one. But for everyone else, the proper retail standard manufacturing way of doing it is finding the middle point. Okay. So I hope that helps, Kirsty. If you are like Kirsty and you want to email me, no one likes commenting for some reason. Everyone emails me, but that's cool. I like that. Please join up to my newsletter, which comes out every week with additional bits of information and help. It's also coming out today, so get in there really, really quickly. But it gives you an email that you can just email me back at. I read all of them. I promise I actually do. And I will get back to you. So you can email me there. It's in the description box below. It's also at the end of the video. And if this has been helpful, please like and please share. That always helps more people to find really accurate retail standard information, which is kind of my cause in life, my mission. So please do that, please share it. And of course, if you have a question that you want me to answer and you're not on my email list, please join up. Don't forget to follow me so you don't miss any of these videos. but do leave me a comment. We have a main video where people leave their comments, their questions. It has 5-minute fashion brand, can't miss it. Big turquoise box with yellow writing. There's also an image of that which you can just click on right at the end of this video. So I hope that's been helpful, and I will see you next week to answer another question.